clothesline.
Good grief.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside. Oh, look at this. Setting him up. Inverted DDT.
Somebody's got hops.
Float over.
Oh.
And if you gotta believe this one's over. Slingshot forearm.
Man, oh man.
Nailed it. Boom! Braun Strowman faltering some.
Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade. Take here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Ducks up. Pele kick. Oh, what a backbreaker.
Man, just ugly impact.
What a stomp. Good grief. AJ Styles caught a bit off guard there.
Which is a rare sight.
I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one where he thrives.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
You see, wonder what this is all about.
I think we're about to find out, Cole.
If I could turn back the clock to April 17, 2017, Byron, that was the night Braun Strowman did one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen when he delivered a ring-crushing superplex to the mighty Big Show.
A ring-crushing doesn't even begin to explain it, Michael. The ring literally imploded on impact. It was unlike anything that I've ever seen before.
Oh, a flying forearm
On the mark.
You guys mentioned how the ring collapsed when Strowman superplexed Big Show, which was amazing. But for me, the most amazing part was that Strowman was actually able to get back to his feet just moments afterward.
Yeah, the monster among men stood tall while the medical staff tended to Big Show and the referee, who laid motionless for several minutes following the impact.
Whoa! And it's reversed.
Raw power in play.
AJ Styles is absorbing some offense here.
AJ's in trouble. Here he goes.
Strowman is taking no prisoners right here.
This singles contest has a victor.
That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman.
Took on some damage there, but was still able to pick up the win.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
For some time now, Corey, a long list of big men have entered WWE to take Big Show's place and put him out to pasture.
Yeah, and right at the top of that list is the monster among men, Braun Strowman. When these two behemoths square off, their combined weight nearly tops 800 pounds. That's a lot of pressure for a ring to support.
Look at them, locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals.
You make a good point, Corey, about the pressure the ring goes under when Big Show is in there with another giant like Braun Strowman. The stretch to hold their capacity is nearly impossible and a recipe for destruction.
And we've seen that destruction several times. Off of a suplex, the two exploded the ring right off its bearings. But no one, including the monster among men, has been able to send Big Show off to that proverbial pasture.
Big backdrop.
Ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed.
Double schoolboy. Look at this.
Big Show just barely got out of the way there. Many people see the Big Show dominating WWE competition and think everything he's done in sports has taken place in a ring. Big Show actually played NCAA basketball at Wichita State and was one of the most intimidating players on the court. I can't imagine Big Show chokeslamming anyone who is called for committing an intentional foul against him. Uh-oh. Watch out. Good grief, what a toss into the turnbuckle. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Just launched. The monster among men picks his opponent up.
Oh, Braun Strowman slamming into the mat.
This one is over.
That is exactly what Braun Strowman needed.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman.
Big Show just got blasted there.
It's a chance against the world's largest athlete.
Of course, we all recognize Braun Strowman as a legitimate main eventer, but remember, guys, it wasn't that long ago that he was considered the black sheep of the Wyatt family.
Boom, what impact. Oof. Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match. As Byron was saying, Braun Strowman absolutely took orders from Bray Wyatt at one point. But that all changed following the 2016 WWE Draft, when Strowman broke out on his own and proved that he was indeed a monster among men.
And he did that, Cole, by defeating 2, 3, sometimes even 4 superstars at the same time.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall submission or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s. The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. Even cages stacked on top of each other like WCW's Tower of Doom.
Byron, we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them. I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. And of course, the Elimination Chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we have the Asylum.
Oh my God, the world's largest athlete with the world's largest spear. Just a devastating move by Big Show.
The weapon of mass destruction.
Just a devastating move by Big Show.
And he goes for the pin. You don't expect an athlete to hit his physical peak 20 years into his career, but the Big Show returned in amazing shape when he dropped 70 pounds in 2017.
And somehow a sub-400-pound Big Show is even scarier now than he was back when he was inching toward half a ton on the scale.
Whoa, Strowman dodged that one.
Corey, what scares me is a faster Big Show. The world's largest athlete chasing you is a nightmare scenario. But imagine if he could actually catch up. Ooh, nice.
Even if he's cut a lot of weight, the Big Show's still the world's largest athlete, but he's now put the emphasis on athlete. Be afraid.
Oh, he turns it around.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Wow, what impact!
Big collision on the splash.
Look out, down he goes. And he might not get back up.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Whoa, Strowman dodged that one. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Strowman. This is not going to be good at all.
Oh my gosh, from what heights?
Looks like this show is over, guys.
What's coming next? Taking their time.
Oh, nasty impact.
Irish whip.
And there's the reversal from Big Show. Braun Strowman doing a great job of turning that around.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, no. Dangerous spot for him to be in.
He's got to figure out a way to get back in it, guys.
Superplex. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Oh, look at completely establishing control. That has got to be it.
Trust me, you're left dazed and confused after a move like that.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous. Here it comes.
Choke slam!
I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this.
He's got him covered. 2! And he got a near fall out of it.
Only a monster would kick out there.
Beautiful technique. Wow, that's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
Oh, Strowman dodged that one. The toughness and grit we're seeing on display tonight in this steel cage match has been absolutely unbelievable.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win? I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at work or school, that's for sure. Incoming.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
This might be it.
Oh, my. Looks like this show's over, guys.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
This steel cage match is in the books.
This is going to be good.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
I say it all the time, and I mean it. The greatest of all time, John Cena, 16-time world champion.
There is always a special buzz in the air when John Cena enters the arena.
I believe the most polarizing superstar in WWE history. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. A mantra he lives by.
And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg!
One of the driving forces behind WCW's success. Former WCW champion.
A man who absolutely bleeds intensity.
Beyond the WCW championship, Goldberg's a two-time United States champion. One-time WCW tag team champion. Oh, and by the way, a WWE Universal champion.
In fact, you go back to WCW Road Wild in 1998, where Goldberg defeated 8 members of the NWO in a battle royal.
That was back when pretty much everybody in WCW was in the NWO. You know what, Byron? They wouldn't let you in either.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Let's make sure everyone's clear on the rules of a TLC match. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications, and no submissions. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship or championships that are suspended high above the ring.
And a spinning sit-out powerbomb. Harsh impact. This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good. Face plant.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
He's taking some offense. I don't think he expected to be in this position here.
This is par for the course, fellas. As we all know, a TLC match is among the most dangerous matches in all of WWE. You're going to get hurt when you compete in one. There's just no way around it.
Goldberg possesses immeasurable intensity and devastating power. We're looking at one of the strongest forces to ever step foot in a ring. But what has driven him in the most is being a superhero for his son.
Byron alluded to Goldberg's motivations for his return. To millions of people around the world, Goldberg is a real-life superhero. His return was able to inspire a new generation in the WWE Universe.
Even I got caught up in the whirlwind, feel-good story of Goldberg's return to WWE. The man is, in many ways, superhuman.
Goldberg just barely got out of the way. What a facebuster.
You'll often see the words "never give up" on John Cena's clothing, and he truly lives by those words. Cena has spent over 15 years working hard to be the best, and he'll never quit on the WWE Universe.
I'm kind of astonished that as long as Cena's been around, we rarely see him take shortcuts. Heck, like, I literally won't quit. I'd rather pass out in pain than admit defeat and tap out. What a punch.
What's the next move for Goldberg to turn things around quickly to remain in this thing? I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
I'm not giving up on the conversation about John Cena. That phrase, never give up, has inspired so many of Cena's fans. Terminally ill children, members of the military. Cena fights hard so that they can fight even harder.
Yeah, you have to be inspired by a guy with Cena's work ethic. He's fighting harder now than he was when he was a rookie. Nobody can doubt Cena when he utters those three words.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years in the making.
Big move! You gotta believe this one's over.
Can he finish the job?
Here we go. John Cena setting it up.
Boom!
Nice.
Shut it down.
Corey, you mentioned this earlier, but it bears repeating. The match had incredible historical significance. The World Heavyweight Championship dates back to the early 1900s. The WWE Championship dates back to 1963. And the first WWE Champion, Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. There was a big fight feel in Houston, Texas that night.
It looked like the Viper was going to win after he handcuffed Cena to the bottom rope, but Cena detached the rope and fought back against Orton. Both men struggled until the Apex Predator ripped Cena off the ladder, forcing him to land face first on a table. The Viper became immortalized when he grabbed both historic prizes and became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. A TLC match is so dangerous that you never want to make a mistake. But being too tentative can also cost you. We saw that at TLC 2016 when AJ Styles defended his WWE World Heavyweight.
Ooh, what impact. Just a crushing blow from Goldberg.
Well, John Cena's in a real bad
Slam down hard. Just a crushing blow from Goldberg.
Goldberg has shown some good ring skill right now.
The 2016 TLC match was the 19th in history, and it would not be for the faint of heart. There was no way to predict which superstar was going to incapacitate his opponent first to climb up the ladder. AJ Styles showed he was more than comfortable battling in TLC.
Goldberg looking to end it all.
All right, listen up, morons. Especially you, Byron. A tables, ladders, and chairs match, commonly known as the TLC match, originated thanks to three of the greatest tag teams of all time. I'm talking about the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian. You got the tables for the Dudleys, the ladders for the Hardys, and the chairs for E&C.
Oh, man. Corey, you spoke about the TLC match. It is interesting to note that the TLC match was created because of the incredible triangle ladder match the Dudley Boys had against the Hardys and Edge and Christian for the WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 2000. And that was just the beginning.
You got that right, Michael. There was incredible history between those three teams. Each duo put it all on the line.
This is it. When this guy's on, look out.
Harsh impact. Just a crushing blow from Goldberg.
But now, can Goldberg capitalize?
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Goldberg with a spear!
That might have done it, Cole. Goldberg better not waste this opportunity.
He won't. Look out, John Cena is measured. This might be it. Oh, my.
But if anybody can come back from this, it has got to be Goldberg.
Yeah, but can John Cena take advantage now?
Wow, kicking butt and taking names.
This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
Boom!
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured. What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been insane.
Man, what a slam.
But if anybody can come back from this, it has got to be Goldberg.
And he's heading back in.
Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now.
Here we go with Cena. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap. Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. Whack. Michael, that gives have a seat. Oh boy, he is rolling. Cena ready to close it out.
You can't see me.
And the five-knuckle shuffle. Boom!
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end.
Goldberg just barely got out of the way.
This has been a battle. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. He's done it. He's done it. I can't believe it. He's done it. Every time the tables, ladders, and chairs come out, we get more than our money's worth.
That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget.
Here is your winner, Goldberg!
What a back and forth.